In the bustling city of Ardeth, where shadows mingled with the neon lights, lived a young man named Kael. By day, Kael appeared ordinary, attending university classes and working part-time at a local cafe. But as the moon rose high and the city's underbelly emerged, he became something far more formidable, a bearer of demonic power. Kael's lineage was cursed with the blood of a long-lost demon, a heritage that granted him immense strength and dark abilities. Yet unlike his ancestors, who had succumbed to darkness, Kael had resolved to wield his power for good. Harboring a fierce sense of justice, he was determined to be the protector of those who had no voice. One evening, under the dim glow of a street lamp, Kael overheard a young woman pleading with a group of sinister men. They were extortionists collecting fees for protection from the local businesses. Anger surged through Kael as he recognized them as a minor faction of the notorious crime lord, Victor Kane. The woman, Erica, was a small business owner, her bakery barely scraping by each month. Her voice quivered with helplessness, yet her spirit remained unbroken. Recognizing her plight, Kael decided it was time to intervene. That night, cloaked in his demon form, a blend of ethereal shadows and fiery eyes, he descended upon the extortionists. His appearance was terrifying, yet his heart was just. "Leave her alone," Kael's voice boomed, echoing through the alley. The men scoffed at first, but the air grew thick and the shadows swallowed their bravado. One by one, Kael dispatched them, using his power not to kill, but to instill fear and send a clear message: no more. As the last of the henchmen fled, Kael turned to Erica. He dispelled his form, revealing his true identity. Expecting fear, he was met instead with gratitude in her eyes. "Thank you," Erica whispered, understanding the risk he took for her. Word of Kael's intervention spread through the streets of Ardeth. It was said there was a demon who protected the weak, a dark angel with the fury of hell itself. Fear spread among the oppressors, and hope blossomed among the oppressed. With each night, as Kael took to the streets, he knew the path he chose was treacherous. Yet the sight of smiling children, the sound of laughter in the cafes, and the aromas wafting from the untouched bakeries reassured him. Kael was no longer a prisoner of his lineage. He was its redeemer, embodying a new legacy where even the darkest power could be a beacon of light.